So if you guys aren't on Twitter, then good. You're saving like 35 minutes of your life every second you're not on Twitter. Unless you eat hot dogs, because apparently that'll kill you. But if you guys aren't on Twitter, a lot of drama went down last night between a few commentary channels like Opti and Sensitive and Jaydn, and I guess John Swan to an extent. Now before we dive into this video is from my perspective. I'm not a big commentary channel, or a big channel in general. These guys are top tier commentary channels. Big names in the community. I was not involved in this drama at all, but I was observing this ground war go down in real time, and it was a fucking thrill, man. It was a rush. I also don't know any of these guys personally. We've never talked online ever or anything like that. The only associations I have with these guys are that I watch their videos, I'm a big fan of Opti and Sensitive. Sometimes Sensitive will like my replies to his tweets, and I was the thumbnail of an Optimus video. Those two instances were my 10 seconds of fame. I already peaked. Everything in life has been downhill from that point. I don't know what this video will be called or what the thumbnail will be, but I'll probably use these guys' names and logos in my thumbnail and title for clicks and views, so call me a big hypocrite for that. Also, I don't have all the receipts or screenshots, so a lot of this is just going to be from my own memory. I might get some stuff wrong, but I do remember a good portion of everything that happened last night, and I do have some receipts, so everything should make sense. I might get stuff wrong though. It'll probably happen, so correct me in the comments if I do make a mistake. Jaydn's Twitter was terminated, so a lot of these tweets are going to be gone, but I'll try my best to make sense out of them. One other note, Jaydn already made a video responding to the drama, so I'll link their video in the description if you want to hear her side of the story. Opti is currently working on like an hour-long video response, so this video might be out before then, and if so, I'll be sure to make a part 2 if you guys want, and I'll be sure to link Opti's video in the description once his video goes live, because I think he'll probably make more sense out of this than me. Once again, this is just from my perspective, like an outsider's perspective. He'll have more receipts, he'll have all the details, go watch his video when it's uploaded. So to give you all some background and context, Jaydn, or Jaylin, is a commentary channel with over 200k subs. Yesterday, a big Minecraft YouTuber known as Technoblade was diagnosed with cancer, and that was trending all over the internet and Twitter. A lot of commentary channels were very hesitant to make a video on the subject, myself included, because it didn't feel right to make a video literally the same day Techno made his video telling his fans that he was diagnosed with cancer. And to be honest, it's good that none of us wrinkled brain people made a video on that, because taking advantage of someone's cancer diagnosis for clicks and views is pretty messed up. However, there were channels already taking advantage of the situation, and to those channels, y'all are really milking it hard over there, like sucking the milk from the cow's tit. Bunch of virgins. And then Jaydn made a video on the situation which sparked a ton of controversy in the commentary community. The first and obvious reason why it sparked controversy was because it seemed like Jaydn was milking the Technoblade situation for clicks too, even after calling out other channels on Twitter and in her own video for milking the same situation. In their defense, Jaydn stated that they wanted to just talk about the situation and that they were going to donate every cent made on that video to cancer research, which is good, but then it gets tricky. Their description was littered with keywords out the wazoo. And this is normal for a Jaydn video. They understand that the algorithm loves keywords, but on a video talking about something as serious as Techno's diagnosis the same day he comes out and tells the world about it, to take advantage for clicks and views is just not cool. In Jaydn's defense again, they stated that their brain is basically wired to make descriptions like that because that's just what they do. And I kinda get that, but I don't at the same time. In terms of serious topics, I tend to not go overboard with the keywords in my own videos. Even in my own videos talking about serious subjects, I don't ask people to like or sub, but to instead spread awareness, like the Absorber situation. That guy was getting bullied for no reason whatsoever, and I wanted to make a serious video calling out the 12-year-old troglodytes who were being nasty to him on stream, and to educate people on why cyberbullying is kinda messed up. Now, I think Jaydn took a lot of Opti's responses out of context for their video, which again, the video is in the description. You can watch it and formulate your own opinion. Then John Swan got involved. John Swan was sending Twitter memes to toy around with Jaydn about their video, and then Opti came in and called out Jaydn on the milking, the sucky if you will. So Opti replied to Jaydn by giving some fair criticism, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Opti, from what I'm getting out of this, is just stating that if you're going to milk a situation, try and be genuine instead of spamming keywords. Again, in Jaydn's defense, they're like wired to do that, but again, I don't get that. Like I said before, I can stop myself from getting crazy with spamming keywords in serious videos. I won't ever ask people to like or sub in those serious videos either. I think that you can stop yourself from the usual routine of putting keywords in the description, the title, the thumbnail, etc. for one video. It's very possible. Or even better, you could have waited at least like a couple days before even making a video on the Technoblade situation. Jadyn explained in her video that they had nothing to upload that day, so they took advantage of what was trending on Twitter. That is no excuse. If you're that desperate for a topic, you shouldn't even upload. Then Jadyn got defensive, and that's where they really fucked up. Instead of taking the fair criticism and just learning from that single mistake, they went overboard and spilt the gallon of breast milk all over the floor. Jadyn brought up a video Opti did on the killer that every 14-year-old girl on the internet was in love with for some terrible reason. And I just don't get why this video was brought up. The story of the killer was going on for a while now, and Opti didn't milk the hell out of it. It really has nothing to do with any of this. Jadyn, in my opinion, was trying to dodge the criticism, maybe out of pressure, but I don't know. Maybe they got overwhelmed. I'm not defending Jadyn at all on this, but I kind of understand why they would get all defensive. I usually get defensive when I get overwhelmed. Sometimes I need to just step back from something, like the internet, to cool down for a few hours before I come back and face the noise and that usually helps me think straight. If Jadyn just chilled and simply owned up to the mistakes a couple hours later, a lot of this could have been avoided. Jadyn then tweeted this within 5 minutes of flexing the views and stats of the techno video on Twitter. Opti then came in with the zingers, man. Opti suggested that Jadyn take some time to just breathe and then come back. You guys might think that Opti is kind of being a douche with some of these tweets, but honestly, he's not. Jadyn got called out. They got defensive, started attacking back. Opti had to shoot this person in the head with a reality check. Opti then mentioned that if people really cared about raising money for cancer, that they would use the built-in fundraiser tool that YouTube provides on videos. Jadyn in their video said that they weren't sure if they had it unlocked or not for a video, but if they did, they would have used it. I'm not going to say much on that because I don't know about the fundraiser tool. I don't even know if I have it. I think maybe big channels get it, but I don't know how big you have to be to have the fundraiser tool. And then Sensitive Society came in, kind of poking fun at Jadyn with "I feel awful for Sensitive Society," making fun of the Technoblade title that they used in their video, and then Jadyn basically told the guy to end his life. And that was the nail in the coffin for Jadyn because their Twitter was terminated after that. Jadyn and Sensitive used to be friends, but apparently they had a falling out a couple months ago. Why? I don't really know. But bro, you just don't say that to someone. Like, that ain't cool. I think that Opti and Sensitive are some great guys who make great videos. And a problem I have with Jadyn's video is that when they said for Sensitive to Kermit sewer slide, they only said that it was wrong in their video. There wasn't an apology or anything mentioned in that video. Like, homie, that isn't cool to do. It doesn't matter if you got beef with someone. You don't say that shit. So that was the end of last night's drama. But it doesn't stop there, boys and girls. It continues into today. So it's the afternoon today. And Jadyn made a video on the situation and Opti saw it. And guess what? Opti did not like it one bit at all. In fact, he believes that Jadyn posted tweets out of context in that video to play the victim card, which last I checked isn't a real Yu-Gi-Oh card. You can't just play that. But yeah, Jadyn posted tweets out of context in that video, and I kind of think that's right. So Opti plans on making like a 40 to 50 minute movie based on the situation later today. And if this video goes up before the Opti video, I'll be sure to make a part 2 when his side comes out on YouTube. But I highly recommend you all check out that video when he does drop it, because he'll be able to explain this in way more detail, because he was literally one of the main people involved in this. Again, I'm just an outsider. I don't really know all the details. I'm gonna get a lot of stuff wrong in this video, but I wanted to make a video on this situation because I thought it was really entertaining, and just seeing it unfold in real time was pretty eventful. Like, I'm gonna be telling my future grandkids about this situation. So some more information came out about the situation. Apparently Tipster, another channel, tried to help Opti and Jadyn work things out, but Jadyn was being difficult, and then Opti tried to talk to Jadyn through Discord, but they refused to talk. How mature, right? Jadyn could have resolved everything last night but stayed quiet and made a video today about it. Honestly, if you weren't going to talk to Opti to fix the beef before it got out of hand, you should have just ignored it. Here's my take with all this. Jadyn should have just taken the L last night and should have just called Opti to fix the beef. This got way out of hand. Getting defensive, not taking the criticism, trying to bring up an Opti video that had nothing to do with anything, telling Sensitive to end it, and making a video on the beef that was totally resolvable and taking things out of context. Look, if I ever did something like this, I'd expect people to call me out. I'd expect tweets and comments calling me out. Yeah, it sucks when you're wrong, but it's better to learn and move on than to backpedal yourself into a corner and piss and shit your pants like a schoolgirl. By the way, in those Discord DMs between Tipster and Jadyn, it was mentioned that Boblax was trying to go after Jadyn, and Boblax responded by saying, "I wasn't trying to go after you last night, Jadyn. I was just goofing around with the drama. I was also high out of my mind and barely had any clue what was happening. You're a homie, we good." So as of this moment, Jadyn's second Twitter account is now protected. These tweets are protected. Only approved followers can see @JadynIsHere's tweets. To request access, click follow. Yeah, so I think it's over. Once again, I apologize if I made any mistakes here in this video. I tried my absolute best to make this make sense for all of you. A lot of the receipts are gone though. If I made any mistakes at all in this video, or I took something out of context, correct me in the comments. I will most likely make a part 2 if you guys want it, and if there's more info that comes out, or if I need to make corrections to this video at all. I've been working on this video for hours now, and I want to go hang out with some friends and jerk my meat off. I will leave Jaydn's video and Opti's new video in the description when that one goes live. You guys should check them out to formulate your own opinions. Like I said, I wasn't directly involved with this beef, and I probably got a lot of crap wrong. This was just from my perspective and what I believe was the case. I just watched it unfold and it was glorious. I'm not sure if Sensitive will make a video out of this though. Probably. If he does, I'll link his in the description as well when that comes out. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, sub to the channel, click the bell icon, follow me on all of my social links, and join my Zesty Discord server. Links are in the description below. Have a great day, everyone. And remember that I'm totally going to be taking advantage of the thumbnail and title for this video for clicks and views. Lol.